All right. Miggity Mike. Oh boy. Uh, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the pod. We're gonna start with some music. Get us started right. I'm open the headphones a little bit. All right, there we go. The production value right now is not anywhere. Production is not where it needs to be right now. I'm learning on the spot. But fuck it, we're gonna let it rock.
Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights. Fast cars, shooting stars, all of the lights.
Alright. Alright, enough. Cut off. Alright, so on today's podcast, we have some special guests here. We got my two co-hosts, Keys and Tom. Keys, everybody, say hello.
Here, what's going on?
Tom.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna let these two introduce themselves. My boy, Keys first. Oh boy.
Well, I'm Jaquay. I got a couple of nicknames. Quay mostly. Hunter calls me Keys for some reason. Trap Keys.
Trap Keys.
That, but most people just call me Quay. 23, turning 24 in July. Got one kid, daughter. She's 4. Named Isabella. And I met Hunter in high school in a big ass friend group called Bathroom Gang.
Jesus Christ, taking it way back.
The stupidest fucking shit.
It was high school,
getting
bro.
drunk for no reason.
It's high school, bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. That's where I met Hunter. I've known him for about
It's almost 6 years now, isn't it?
2015. So however long that is.
6 years.
6 years.
Was it you that had the Bathroom Gang T-shirt, or was that somebody else?
That was Jacob.
All right.
Yeah, that was Jacob. He had the hashtag that.
And everybody flamed that kid for he had it coming, bro. And then my boy Tom. Tom, say hello to everybody. My man's Tom is stuffing his face. He is hungry. He just woke up from a nap. I can tell.
Y'all interrupt me, but I didn't put no pickles on it, but it's gonna dry.
Oh
Hold up.
my god.
I gotta have my bread and butter pickles on it. I'm Thomas. Everybody call me Tom.
Yep.
23. Yeah, I've been with these guys since the high school days. Just real good friends. That's about it.
So,
Damn, you're not gonna tell him what you're into, man?
yeah. Come on, Tom.
I'm into whatever.
This man, Tom likes sucking toes. That's what it is. He just don't want to talk about sucking toes.
He's into whatever.
All right. Tom, and any memories of us back in high school that stand out? Happy to be here today.
I can work out one.
All right.
We're not bringing up Red Lobster. We ain't bringing that up.
He said Red Lobster. What happened to Red Lobster?
Well, you know how we're not bringing up Red Lobster. That's
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh shit! No. Go ahead and tell the story, Tom. Go ahead and tell the story, Tom.
Oh wait, are we talking about?
He's talking about old girl.
Yeah.
He's talking about old girl. Just tell the story. All right, with context, with context, Tom.
No. We're not telling that story.
We're not gonna name names. She gonna be Cynthia, but Tom.
We're not telling that story.
Tom and I had a long night when we took his then girlfriend to the ER, and I was stuck there for what felt like 7 hours. I was outside waiting for them, and the next night he went over and I dropped him off, and he came out the house maybe 10 minutes later. I was like, bro, we gotta go. Something don't smell right. I was like, oh, I know what that means. I was like, it's time to go. All right, Keys, what was your story? He said Red Lobster, bro.
Bro, my story is fucking. You remember the day that Diego and those dudes fought those dudes from Salem?
Fuck yeah.
bro. Bro, after school, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. It was just regular. I think it was like a Friday, and after every day after school, usually on Fridays, we were all like everybody in bathroom gang. We'd hang out at Woods Corner, which is like right down the school. I mean, right down the street from the school. Um, and like we just chill there and do whatever, just be stupid. For some reason, this particular day, there was like 50 of us. I mean, just 50 to like 75 people just all chilling for no reason. So we got kicked off the street. And so we all walked down the McDonald's. And I remember, I'm not gonna say her name, but I remember this girl. She gave this dude head in the McDonald's bathroom for a McChicken sandwich.
Fuck's sake.
After that, we were just all over the place. But I do remember we were fucking walking with Diego and his peoples, and these dudes from Salem, another school, pulled up in a van, and they had like a gun and a machete. And Diego took the gun from the guy, and he butt him on the fucking head with him. They jumped in the van, was just beating their fucking ass. That was probably one of the just craziest days I've ever experienced in my life.
And for those that don't know, we're located in the 757 Tallwood. We went to Tallwood. Just for reference for people that don't know, so they're not just thinking like we're just like some ruffians or something like that.
That McChicken story actually reminds me of that.
Oh fuck! All right, we're just telling stories today. Fuck it.
That girl that Cameron had told me about, who shall rename was that was sucking dick for guys that buy her cigarettes.
God damn, dude. I think we got the name for the pod right here.
The girls here are wild, bro. Wild.
Bruh, I'm glad I ain't fuck with no hoes back in high school, cause I tell you what, sucking dick for a McChicken is wild, bro. And a pack of cigarettes.
That was funny as shit. I don't know. She asked me, and I was lost as shit. I had a girl at the time, so obviously I was like, no. But like, it fucked me up because it was just like, I thought she came up to me and she was just like, hey, if I said that I would give you head right now, would you say yes? I was like, I was just lost because, first of all, females don't just come up to you, especially in high school, and they're just like, oh yeah, I wouldn't say in high school. Like, high school girls are crazy, but most girls don't come up to you and it's just like, hey, can I give you head? You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, I knew her but didn't know her like that.
Yeah.
But if a female asks you a question like that, it's got to be a catch, right? When I asked her what's the catch, and she told me a fucking McChicken sandwich, bro. Yo,
A little bit better. She could have said it like
a Big Mac, a meal or something like that. What the fuck?
I was specifically a McChicken sandwich.
And
I don't know, but
and not to cut you off, a McChicken is only $1, bro.
exactly.
You can get a McChicken for like $1.10 and still walk out with like 5 cents change, bro. Like it ain't that deep.
Bro, I still remember
we went to a wild ass high school.
I still remember that one day in high school when those two big girls were fighting over the last cheeseburger in the combo line, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it happened, bro.
We had
That
to.
shit was bull. Bro, they was right behind me. There was 2 burgers left. I took one, kept it pushing. I turned behind me, and they were playing like snatch grab, like they were reaching at it. And then next thing you know, the burger ended up on the ground, and 2 big bitches was just fighting, just going at it. I was like, yo, it's just a sandwich, bro. Like, nah, bro. Females are crazy.
This way, Tom.
Now that I think about it, during that time for the combo lines, when they had that, I don't know what they called it. I guess it was like the special sauce. It kind of reminds me of cookout sauce because when they had the combo lines, they didn't even build the cookout there yet. So I'm thinking maybe they got their idea from there. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, cause
I mean, it was Cajun.
Yeah, and it had what was that special sauce? What was it? For those that don't know, the combo line was like the rich kid line. Like, unless they like doubled the meal prices for us that want to go through there. Like, I had like a set amount of lunch money, and I was over like halfway through the week. I was like, well, I guess I'm just going hungry for the rest of the week. I don't know what to do. It would be some days like I have a couple of quarters in my backpack. I can just get myself a bag of chips or something like that. That's the combo line was just for the kids that want to spend a little bit more and to get a little bit more. The food quality was pretty much the same. They just upcharge us and give us more.
That's like Wendy's, like the 4 for $4. You upgrade to get like the son of a bacon.
Holy fuck. So what have y'all been up to outside of high school? I mean obviously we hang out all the time, but just for the viewers and listeners, like, you know, what's a day in the life of like Tom and Keys?
Well, for me, for the most part, I mean, the shit that I'm into, I can really do at the crib, which is I usually just play video games all the time, watch anime, either with my girl, with my daughter. I'm pretty much, I'm not like the most outgoing person. I pretty much just live in my room. I'm pretty much like a fucking turtle. I try to go out as much as I can, but you know, we all got different schedules and shit like that, shit to do.
Yeah,
so,
he's also
for the most part,
he's also a semi-professional basketball player, but he doesn't want to admit it.
I'm good at basketball, but I'm not.
Former 5-time AAU gold medal winner.
I mean, that's my best sport, but I mean, obviously, Tom knows, but soccer's my favorite sport. That's all I watch. All I really want to play. I play FIFA. I mean, soccer is just like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I watch everything though. So, I mean, I try to keep up with everything best I can, but I can't fuck with no tennis or no golf. That's shit's for the birds, bro.
No, I don't know.
You know, Toa had a tennis team.
Hey, nah, but that what is it? The women's volleyball.
Come on, cuz.
Hey, man. Hey, they athletic. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can say one thing about this podcast is we're not misogynistic. We are all inclusive. We love our women. We love our women.
Yes, yes, sir.
Tom, how about yourself? What do you do outside of
well, kind of similar, really. I can play a lot of video games. I just recently, none of my male friends agree with it, but I just recently got into Grey's Anatomy, so I've been watching a whole shit ton of that. I'm on like season 7, season 8. Man, it's getting crazy. Y'all haven't seen that? Watch that shit. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Shout out the Grey's Anatomy.
I gotta tell. Yeah, shout out to Grey's Anatomy. I gotta tell y'all some stuff about that. But
This motherfucker.
yeah. I like to watch Grey's Anatomy. I like to play video games. I love to drive, so I do Uber on the side. That's like really fun. Uber has definitely helped me a lot with talking to people, because like before that, like for 2 years, like on and off, I was doing like Postmates and like Uber Eats, so like I never had to like directly deal with people. It was like, even before like the whole pandemic shit, like it was just like dropping food at people's doors. But like doing Uber like exclusively definitely helped me like talk to people like more than I was used to, and like got me out of that shell of just not having to deal with people on a daily basis. So that's been cool.
All right. Okay. So what made you guys decide you wanted to join the pod?
For me, I just like to talk a bunch of shit.
Oh, this podcast is full of that.
I will be the one that will be the most out of pocket. I'll probably say some shit that might ruffle a few feathers. That's probably gonna be me. But I like to talk a lot of shit. But I like to just talk with people, especially my friends.
Yeah.
Good conversation. I love good conversation, and just good vibes. I just, I feel like anything like this could bring some good vibes, meet some good people, and like I'm excited for like when we bring guests on and things like that, meet new people, hear different, where different people come from, what they do in their daily lives, things like that. It's just something new to try.
All right, hell yeah. I'm glad to have you here. Tom, how about yourself? What made you want to join the party? You were our last second edition, but it's still a pleasure to have you here.
Appreciate it. I don't know. I just like talking to my friends. I mean, you guys are two of my best friends, so it's just like some regular shit that like we can't talk every day because like all of our schedules and everything, but
Yeah.
it's just something cool to do.
And I feel like me personally, that makes for like a better like dynamic because like me personally, like I don't want to like sit here and talk to you every day and then be like, all right, now we got to record and talk to each other. Like I don't want to be like 24/7 like on each other's dicks. No, no homo on that one. But like just like the occasional like you ready to pod kind of thing. Like the less we talk, like I feel like the better it comes out because then we're not like over on top of each other and shit like that. Like that's just me personally, but like I like because like I said, I love the team chemistry that we have. Like I like you said, we don't hang out like every day. Like I don't come out the house. I come out the house like once in a blue moon. Like if I'm not out if I'm not outside, I'm inside doing this shit. Like I'm over here coming up with plans. Like what can I do next to like better my business or try to stream on the side. I don't do it as much anymore. I'm trying to get back into it, but it just this seems more fun. No offense to the streaming side. Like I love to stream, and I'm gonna try to get back into it. But like this right now seems like it's more fun because it's like I know you guys. Like we mesh well. Like I don't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna work with this guy. I have no idea what the fuck this guy does besides he plays video games like I do. He's a little bit better than I am. I don't know if we're gonna talk like that, like shit like that. But like, nah, I appreciate you guys for being here. It's one of many. Anything else y'all want to say? Add? This is probably the quietest you'll ever see me on a podcast. I'm telling you right now. You want to? He's gonna ruffle feathers. I'm gonna be right there with him. So just know if you lead the charge, I'm right there with you. I'm always down for a good feather ruffling.
Just hope everybody enjoys this as much as I'm going to enjoy doing it.
Hell yeah.
I just want to be able to entertain people with just being myself. And that's pretty much it. Just enjoy.
Tom?
Sounds good.
This man. I don't even know how long we've been recording, but I'm digging. I'm already digging. Like it was fun by myself the first time. Like it was cool, like talking, but like obviously, like my main concern was like, what happens if like I tell a joke and I'm the only one that's like laughing at. I'm like, I can't be the only cornball on podcast like telling a joke and then laugh at my own joke. Like I need somebody here with me to be like, oh, that was pretty funny. Let me laugh with him so he's not the only one laughing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's gonna be times where like I'm like this like for me like the main point of this podcast is to just like how we started the podcast. Like we're telling stories about high school and like life stories and shit like that. Like funny shit to like like get people insight about you because I feel like people are most interested in like what goes on like behind the scenes and like what made this person who they are. Like at least that's me. I love to learn. Like I know this will sound really stupid, but like I like to watch like like, oh, this is how we met, like the couple videos on YouTube and shit like that. Like I love to watch shit like that. Like, oh, like it's a pretty interesting backstory. Like I'm a backstory kind of guy. I guess that's why I like watching Naruto because it's always like some filler episodes. Like it's always some filler episodes. So it's like I don't know why we need this. It has nothing to do with the storyline at this point, but like we're just gonna keep watching and keep it rocking, like shit like that. But like usually the podcast is by no means gonna be like an interview format. Like today was kind of different for me because obviously I want to introduce them and let them talk, and then as we continue, like them, we're gonna get acclimated to each other, recording and shit like that. Like everything, everything's gonna be more cohesive. I'm not really sure what we're gonna talk about. Like the main focus, like we could just come up with shit like today Keys was talking about TikToks being cringe. I don't know if he was joking or not, but
no. Dead serious.
But I mean like shit like that, like why do you feel like TikToks are cringe? Did you used to watch Vine?
I love Vine, but you gotta understand, listen, bro.
It's the same thing.
Okay. The shit that first off, alright, we didn't do that lip sync shit on Vine. Vine was always like it felt like it was almost like people not trying to be funny, like they would just like record themselves doing stupid shit, and it just came out funny.
Mm-hmm.
Vine, I mean not Vine, but TikTok is like I mean, just look. It just seems like everyone's trying so hard
It's a lot of
to
copying.
just be cool, I guess, or
Yeah.
whatever it is they're trying to do. It's just super cringy. Now, I have seen some TikToks that are funny as shit. I'll give you that.
Oh no. Hold on.
Is he frozen for you too?
Quite a bit to find like a video that gets you like weak as fuck.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you got teenage girls shaking ass. I'm a grown ass man. I don't want to see that shit.
Fair
Put some
enough.
fucking clothes on.
Yeah.
You got
see.
some fucking weird light skin or just some dude looking in the camera, just fucking winking at me, just talking with a fucking
This
voice.
man's on-
Like, bro, what the
this
fuck?
man's
You
on
don't normally
porn
talk
talk.
like that. Or it's just some cringy ass dance like fucking Renegade. I mean,
Yeah.
props to the person that made it because she got
She
I
got
ain't hating.
yeah.
You do your thing.
respect
But
the
it's
hustle.
just, it's cringy to see people do some of the shit, most of the shit on TikTok. It's that's why. But I have seen some funny ass shit on there. So it's like I have a love-hate relationship with it because when you do find the funny videos, it's funny as hell. But then it's just like the other side is like super cringy. And then you look in the comments and it's either someone's getting flamed or getting called cringe, or you got some creeps in there. Vine wasn't like that, bro. There wasn't really like niggas like you just laugh on to the next video. Like,
Yeah, I mean, because
you know what I'm saying? Like it was you didn't have enough time to be looking
I was gonna say-
cool or doing some weird dance.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that the thing with Vine was you only had 6 seconds to grab somebody's attention. Now with TikTok, you have anywhere from like 1 second to fucking. I think I saw some people were getting streamlined into 3 minutes now. So it's like you have anywhere from a second to 3 minutes to grab somebody, and like you said, do that cringy shit. I like watching TikToks because it cures my depression. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be mad depressed sometimes. I mean, I like TikTok. It helped me. I mean, it's not funny. Some of them shit are not funny, but some of them are funny. Obviously, but like it seems like with that, it's a lot of copying as well. Like, there was like a big scandal. Like this one guy was like stealing like everybody's content and not giving them any recognition for it. Yeah. They weren't. He wasn't giving them any credit. He was just taking their content and pretending like it was his, and that kind of like, yeah. And then everybody was like, "Oh, now we're gonna make fun of this guy." But by doing that, the more you the more like you give somebody recognition, like even if it's bad recognition, like they're gonna know who they are. They're still gonna get plays. You're like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he stealing content? Let me go comment on his video. And like you said, they're gonna flame the shit out of him, but that's still on the algorithm. That's a view for him. Like shit like that. Like I would get more into that like on like another podcast, but like obviously like from an analytical side, like it makes no sense to be like, let me go make fun of this guy because he's stealing people's content. Like stay away from his content because you're not. That's a number that he's not getting. Like that's what people. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, that's what people don't understand is that like by going, yo, you're an asshole. Even by you saying I'm an asshole, thanks for the view, buddy. Like thanks for the click. The algorithm picks that up. Yeah.
Gonna go right to like
Yeah.
their page or whatever.
Yeah. It's like oh what the fuck is he doing? But yeah, like I said, that's a podcast topic for another day. This one was just supposed to be for introductions. Tom, you got anything you want to say? Closing regards.
Well, as far as the Vine thing you guys talked about, I never really got like into Vine. Like obviously as much as I watch like videos on like Twitter or Instagram or TikTok, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know people enjoyed Vine like when it was like super active and like popular and shit. But
I do miss
yeah,
Vine.
that's pretty much it.
Mine was a simpler time. That shit. But I mean, and it also paved way for a lot of content creators too. How it's crazy how much, to me, how it's crazy how much a 6-second video was able to like captivate people. Like, it's some motherfuckers that are millionaires now. Like, you didn't know who the fuck they were. Like, I didn't know who the fuck like, I don't know, somebody like King Batch. I don't know who the fuck King Batch was. I don't think he's funny. Hot topic for me. I don't think King Batch is funny, but I didn't know who the fuck he was. Was same thing with Melvin Gregg. He's in a lot of shit now. He's on Snowfall. He's like one like the, I don't want to say main characters, but he's a character that has a pretty significant role in the show. Like so, like it's crazy how like a 6-second video, like how creative you can get with a 6-second video. Like again, the amount of time that you use and the amount of creativity you can get in there, people notice that shit. That's why I say like, I don't care like if we're edgy, and Tom Keys, you both know that my comedy pushes a lot deeper than the surface level jokes that I'm allowed to say on stream. And I'm not gonna be like, I'm not saying like the most out of pocket shit ever, but like I'm not like PG friendly. So like I'm not saying like we have to be like that all the time. Like that's something that like, you know, if it happens, it happens. Like if it's like an edgy joke, say it. Fuck it. Like you were talking about the Red Lobster thing. I don't care. I'll tell the story. I thought it was funny as fuck. They know. If they find out, they find out. They know who they are. Take care of yourself. I don't know. But like I said, I have no, I don't like. We're not sponsored by anybody. We're not. I mean, it would be nice to have sponsors eventually, but until that day comes, and even when that day comes, I'm not changing anything. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, I have to whitewash my shit or it has to be PG. Like, no, like I'm gonna cuss. I'm gonna swear. We're all gonna cuss. We're all gonna swear. We're all gonna tell stories. It's gonna be, you know, again, edgy shit. Who cares? We're just here to have a good time. We're not here to impress the masses. I mean, the demographic is to try to reach everybody, and you know, like I said, like if I want to, you know, your grandma's watching, she thinks a funny story, like just listen to like the whole thing through and be like, you know, it's exciting. Like this is an exciting, you know, venture, because I would never in a million years thought I'd be doing a podcast. And if I did, I wouldn't have thought to have either you or to have either Keys or Tom on here, just because again we don't talk like that. But I think that makes this podcast more special. Again, as I go back to it earlier, was that the fact that we don't talk every day means that, you know, we can pick up things along the week. Like, again, going back to what Keith said earlier about TikTok, I wouldn't have known that had I not heard him say it this afternoon. Makes for a good conversation. We just had a good 5-10 minute conversation about Vine versus TikTok. So like, I mean, and again, Tom was the last second edition, so he's not really wasn't really up to date with everything that we were doing. Because again, I texted Tom today and was like, I mean not Tom, I texted Keys today and was like, all right, bro, we gotta pod today. Like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and some Sundays. We'll have special guests on Sundays, and the rest of the week is just between us three, just goofing around. We'll look up some topics to talk about. Anything that seems interesting to us, we'll just talk about. And you know, it's not gonna be anything like fucking. Again, I said last podcast, I'll say it again this podcast. It's not gonna be like, did you hear about the bombing in XYZ? Like, again, I said last podcast, this is not that kind of podcast. Like, if it's like that big, we might touch on it for a second, but I don't want to like touch on like world topics, because it's like, that's cool and shit, but like it's not something that like I like, that requires a lot of research. Like I don't want to be like, again, somebody got bombed. I don't want to be like, I now have to read all this shit and have to like give it back to you guys. Like, I don't want to research this stuff. I just want it to be natural and like have like a good, like just a good time and, you know, chemistry and everything like that. Obviously, if, you know, we continue to grow, the goal would be like a little studio, so we're all together, so we're not like struggling, you know, technologically, to be like, all right, well, like I haven't seen Tom this entire time. Not gonna lie to you, he froze, and I've seen the little squares, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know how to say it live, but I said it, and you know, it's just hard for us because it's like, again, it's just such a last second thing, and but that's my aesthetic, is that I'm always last second. Like I told Keys today, I was like 5:45, we're gonna start recording. It's now it was like 7. It was like 7 something, and we started recording at like 7. I was like, all right, well, we're going live now, boys. Like, oh well. But yeah, the goal eventually is to try to. I mean, eventually I'm trying to move out of here where I live, and I'm trying to see if, you know, we can all room up together, and then it'll be like 10 times easier. We're just jump in front of the camera and be like, just grab like a couch or something like that and just talk on the couch, like, you know. That's just my goal. Like I said, I'm not looking like, oh, we're gonna be the next best podcast. If we are, we are. If we're not, we're not. Like I said, I'm cool with just talking, sitting here, just shit talking the whole time, money or not. Yeah. I'm having a good time. Like, again, I'm with my boys. We'll have things more like structured Friday. I like the topic about Vine versus TikTok. I think that was a good start for us. I'm trying to get us on Apple Podcasts. I'm trying. I activated my account today, so it should be up there soon. Both the first one and this one should be up there. The video will be on Facebook, and I'm gonna get back into Twitter. Or I'll just have Tom and Keys promote it to their Twitter, just because they have it, and I don't remember all my passwords and shit like that, and I don't feel like going back to Twitter because I'm lazy. I'll take care of Instagram and shit like that. You said what?
I said because Twitter is fucked up.
Old Twitter. I remember old Twitter. Back like when it was like first like around. It got worse?
You say one little thing and you're getting canceled.
Oh, see, when I was first on Twitter, you could say whatever the fuck you wanted to say, and they didn't care.
I remember. I remember the times, but now it could just be it could be misguided. You could say one thing and it could be interpreted into a whole nother thing, and now you're a racist or you're
Yeah.
homophobic or something.
Motherfucker, when I was first on Twitter, they had like Freaky Fridays, and they was bitches shaking ass. Like, yeah, I know y'all remember that. Bitches were shaking ass. Like, you saw anything. Yeah, yeah.
You too. What was it? Tom, what's your favorite? What's your favorite?
Yeah, come on, Tom. Come on, Tom.
Thursday, Wednesday, bro. Bro, I don't know who it was, but I know Tom, bro. Walk in on them, ass all on the screen, bro. Oh, man.
Bro, that brings me back to a time I was at TCC. I was with Cameron. And I sat up in my chair, like I lifted the chair all the way up because like I was just trying to stretch my legs and I feel like standing up. It's like I let the chair elevate up, and I looked to my like slightly to my left, and I'll never get it. It was this old homeless man, because remember he lived in his car, like everything was in his car. Was sitting there watching. He was on YouTube and he was sitting there watching twerking videos, like they weren't even like really twerking. It was like half ass like ass shaking, and like he was like searching up. He was like twerking compilation videos on YouTube. And I'm like, bro, like, we're in the middle of a public library. Like, why are you gonna like risk it all like right here? Like, what are you doing with your life? But no,
You gotta get it when you can, man.
not at the school though. Oh fuck, yeah, no, it was a good time though. It was funny as fuck. I was like, Cameron, bro, what is this man doing? And all of a sudden, Cameron stands up for a second. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, holy shit! Like this man's over here watching ass shaking video. I was like, damn. But that's all I got. We went a lot longer than I thought we were gonna go. I'm happy. Content is content. Like I said, we're just gonna have fun with this one. We're gonna upload it to none of us have iPhones, so I mean not iPhones. None of us have Android, so I don't know what the Android like podcast place is. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll ask some of my Android users what they use to listen to podcasts. As far as album music goes, huh? They don't know what it is either.
I literally had an Android when I was in middle school, but I can't. What was that shit called? Was it just called? No, I really don't know. I really don't.
All right, so I got a question, and I'm gonna probably get told it's ass, but since we don't have a name for the podcast, I'm thinking of just the ISO boys. What do you think? Come on.
Pretty cringe. Not gonna lie.
All right, we're gonna be the ISO boys. Fuck it.
That's pretty cringe.
I need a name. I need a name for the clip art, and we don't have a name for the clip art.
We will get there, but right now, ISO boys is pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't want to be Glasses Gang. You didn't want to be the dirty white tees. What do you want, Keys? Come on.
Come on, bruh. What? No. ISO boys is not it, bruh. It's not it. It's not. That's not the one.
Fuck's sake.
Bro, yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta understand, like, listen, bruh. So you go out one day, whatever, and let's say we start popping off, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Someone asks you, what do you do? Oh, I do podcasts. Oh, what's it called? The fucking ISO boys. That's not it, bro.
And
Hey,
the
it's
crowd
gotta.
goes crazy.
That's not it, bro. It's gotta have
Fuck.
an unforced, like it's gotta be smooth.
Hold on.
Like I think even though people don't really fuck with him, but Logan Paul's his podcast called Impulsive. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Oh. Oops. I accidentally disconnected everybody. Hold on. How did I do this? Hold on, everybody. I'm still here. I'm trying to see what I just did wrong. Oh no. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. All right, I'm back. Unfortunately, I disconnected from Discord, and now, I knew this was gonna happen too. I did it on accident. I really done froze the damn thing. Come on, cuh. Hey. I fucked up, boys. And now my whole Discord's fucking. Well. I knew I was gonna fuck up. Okay, I'll pull up. Hold on. We're not done yet, boy. Some technical difficulties, everybody. All right. Well, we got a special guest. Yes, Mrs. Irish. I'm recording right now, just so you know.
Okay, well, look at your message.
Okay, I did. We're coming up with the name right now live. Give us 2 seconds, and I'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bro, that man was.
I disconnected. I'm sorry. So what were you saying? You said impulsive, right?
Yes. It's clever because it's got her name in there. It's the actual word. It works.
We'll be the Wood Boys.
Oh, man. We won't.
Fuck.
I honestly thought Quay was like the most cringe nickname giver, but I don't know. You might take the cake, Hunter.
Nah, because at the end of the day, it's just for content. I'm just joking around. Obviously, I can come up with a pretty fire name if I want to, but for right now, we'll just be the Glasses Gang. Come on, I've already done fucked the podcast up. Well, I mean, what are we feeling? You said impulsive. Who has a catchy name? I mean, it would have to be something. It would have to be something around my name though, because I mean, I'm the A Mike.
Man.
We could be the Uncle Squad, since we all are like a bunch of uncles.
We look like a bunch of dads.
We do. We'll be the Dad Gang. Oh.
That's really. We look like a bunch of dads. I know for a fact. I look, dress, and talk like a fucking dad.
Let's just be the council. I like the council.
Ah, that's a good name.
The council. Keys. Cringe. Oh, he cut out.
It's alright.
All right, we're gonna be the council. All right, the council boys are in full effect. I like that. That's a dope ass name for us. Come on now.
Don't put boys at the end.
It's all right. I'm not putting the boys, but it's just the council. We're just the council. All right, so the council it is. Do we end it here? Do we feel good about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Besides the fact that I fucked up the podcast and I was trying to turn my deafen off because I was trying to turn my noise suppressor off because I realized that I was laughing and it wasn't picking up my laughing. So I was like, all right, well, I just look like I'm a fucking lunatic. So, yeah.
Laughing with no sound.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to add a laugh track every time I laugh, like,
I actually just seen this thing on Instagram yesterday where this comedian, got arrested for having laughing gas at like one of his stand-up things.
Holy fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, that's real life?
Yeah, it actually happened.
I can't see either one. I can't see either one of their cameras. I have fucked up the podcast.
Or anything, just had laughing gas at the comedy thing.
Jesus
There
Christ.
goes going stupid on that ham sandwich. That's a fat boy sandwich right there.
Number two.
So since I never really figured out how to close this thing properly, I'm gonna play a song. I already started playing the song, so now I feel like I should change it. But we're just gonna run it back. Anything else you guys want to say until the next pod? Anything at all?
Peace, love, and positivity.
All right, Logic. Keys, how about yourself?
Be ready for me to start talking more shit. Because as I get more comfortable, I'm going to talk more shit. I'm going to get more ratchet, more offensive, more everything. So expect more.
I expect more. And I'm your host, ISO Wizzy. You heard it here first. We're the council. It took us damn near an hour to figure out a name for us. I like it. Tom likes it. Key says it wasn't cringe, so that's really good. That's all that I got. Everybody just mute up. I mean, if y'all want to stick around, if not, we can talk after the pod. Just FaceTime or stay on here. Doesn't matter. I gotta get food. But I'm gonna upload this to Facebook now. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to get it on SoundCloud, but it will be up there. Everybody that's listening, it'll be up there tonight. Obviously, the larger the files, the longer it's going to take, especially because I don't have everything that I need, like proper setup equipment. So there's that. But with that being said, I'm your host. I'm Hunter. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. You two in particular. The rest of you guys that are listening, I appreciate y'all for just the love and support. And with that being said, we're getting the fuck out of here. All right, everybody. Peace. Hold on. So now everybody just mute your mic, and then I'll let you know when we're done.